Hey, good morning, traders. How we doing? Going through my pre-market push-ups, trying to get a feel for what the market's going to do. Had it sell off yesterday, it looks like. Did you make any trades? What'd you find? Let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to see something. If I missed something, you caught it. It's good. I didn't see a lot. I didn't make any trades. I kind of had my eye on it a little bit on the pullbacks. But I wasn't really feeling like, when I was here this yesterday morning, I was like, okay, like a shelf is being built, is there going to be a pop into here? And then it gave us this. But that's not enough for me. That's not my setup. So I'm not, and I've traded that before, but I'm not here for that right now. And then, price, it came down, and there was no pullback into the swing. It's just a weird day. And then I was looking at the hourly one. Look at that thing drop. And I think this is where I'm sitting, is that this is our setup, right? We have the impulse up, we have the shelf, we have the wash, right there. There's our wash. So I'm kind of paying attention to this space. I want to see price, if it does pull back somewhere in here or here, would be where I'm thinking about getting long. The market's still up, right? So we're still in that game. But you never know. I mean, you see these drips come down, they come down, and then and I know there's an election coming up, so excuse me, I know that the market's getting funky. But this is our setup, right? Impulse, shelf, wash. I need to retest, and then that's the steps. I was jumping ahead. I just caught myself. This is why I'm doing this. This is why we have the steps. It's great. It keeps me in the green, and it keeps my spirits up to trade, because I'm able to see these things. So what what we're looking for is something like that. And maybe we'll get it, maybe we won't. I don't know. But that's what we're looking for. So going back to this here, and this is the other reason why I like trading this smaller time frame, is because I can see the nitty gritty in here. And maybe if it's going to go down, I can catch it on the way down. If it's going to go up, I can catch it on the way up. This is like, the hourly chart is like when you're driving, let's say you want to go across town, and you want to look at your traffic, and you see the map, and it's red here and green there and this and that, and you need to go in like that general direction. But then your individual block by block by block by block is different, because you have people jumping in front of you, traffic or construction. You got all these little things going on, but you're going in the same direction. So your focus is in the right direction, but you're to where you want to go. But you're trying to see the nitty gritty in this whole thing. That's how I see this whole thing. I don't know what the market's going to do. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? What is going to happen today? I don't know. But what I can do is I can read price, and I can come off here, and I can say, okay, there's an impulse down, right? And I'm going to get myself centered on that impulse. And I'm going to start to watch as things unfold. And I can say, in this little space here, price has stepped up. I'm not trading, I'm watching. Not trading, I'm watching, right? And for those people that are like, oh, wait a second, Mike, isn't that? Yes, it's one. I would qualify that. I would take that. It's 6:30 though. I don't trade right now. One of my rules. But yeah, you have the impulse, you have the shelf, you have a wash, and you have a test and a retest, right? So the other thing is about this system or this setup is that you can pick out any one of these as you go and say, okay, I'm here. Okay, it's going to do this, or it's there's the impulse, there's the shelf. Okay, let's see if it washes the shelf. Doesn't wash the shelf. Okay, not my trade. Or maybe you catch it and say, oh, there's kind of a pullback. Well, where are they in the pullback? Well, they're starting to climb out, and then it gets retested, and then it takes off again. There's a lot of things that you can sit there and say, and that's a 3-to-1 trade right there. I mean, God, it's just blows my mind how easy this is sometimes, because we get wrapped up in our mind about what we want to do and our wants and needs and all this stuff. And um, if you just pay attention to the chart and see there and look at it, it's there for the taking. So I'm going to keep my eye on this. I don't know if it's going up or down, but I'm just going to keep following the market. I'm going to keep following the market and impulse up, right? What's going to happen? And if it does go down, right? What if you're like, well, Mike, what if it goes down? I'm going to say, well, I've got a weird one here. This isn't really, but look at this bar. Look at this bar. Look at that is just, there's nobody up there. It reached up to grab the orders and there's nobody there. Or maybe it's not a big solid bar. So it doesn't really give me that washy feel to it, but it looks like it's starting to go up. It's starting to curl around and go up a little bit. See, I don't read bars. I just, I read structures. Structure to me is a stronger indicator, if you will. But that's just interesting. And that's an interesting bar to me. I definitely, that caught my eye. Why? What was that? Is that a probe, or is that, reaching up to try to grab orders and then do its thing? I don't know. So anyhow, read your chart, look for your impulses, look for your pullbacks, look for your shelves, look for your washes, retests, and you'll be good, man. You'll be good. No worries. All right. Talk soon.